your FJ Cruiser developed an annoying tick somewhere in the back door? Mine has. It's been driving me crazy. Basically, as you go over bumps and the vehicle flexes, there's kind of an annoying tick noise that comes from the back hatch area, and it all has to do with the mating surface between here and here. Now this one's fully adjustable. You can actually pinch this down a bit if you want to try to grab that other piece a little bit tighter, and there's a ticking noise in between here. So I was able to find something that's going to repair that, and that's this little guy right here. It's actually it's powder coated, made of aluminum, and this is going to go in place of the one that's on the truck now. This is a little bit broader, causing a tighter fit once it's back in there. And then of course, with the holes being elongated, you can slide it to adjust it the way you want. Pretty good kit. Comes with this and a couple of the dress-up screws here, which are made of stainless, which are nice, and even the tools to put those in. So the neat thing is, I'm just going to put a little bit of Loctite on these when I put them in. That way they don't make their way out. That way I don't have to put in any lock washers or something like that. Get this thing replaced, and then again with this broader end here, really gripping onto that door, that little microscopic bit of flex that the door can do up and down, that actually makes that darn tick. That'll be the end of it. Sometimes, unless you're looking for it, you can't hear it, but it just bugs me, man. I can't stand any type of buzz or any vibration like this. So let's go ahead and get this changed out. Alright, you can kind of see the shape difference now between the aftermarket one I just got and the one that's in there, which is just basically straight. So, like I said, the way this is designed with this little wedge here, that should actually tighten it up. So when you close the door, that will not allow it to even microscopically move up and down to give you that annoying tick noise. The screws that are in there just kind of look like this. So you're going to need a hex bit. Forgot to mention, they do give you the tools, this little star tool here, and that's used for the factory bolts, so you don't have to have the tools that I did with a ratchet or none of that stuff. I just like, you know, the torque you can get from a ratchet versus one of these, but they give you the tools to take the old one out here, and then of course there was a new Allen head L wrench that they put in there to be able to put the new screws in. So if you don't have the tools, don't worry, you don't have to go buy anything. It comes with everything you need. Take a little extra time, actually wipe away any dirt and grit that might be under there, so when you put the new one on, the grit doesn't go ahead and chafe and actually start to wear off the paint. And of course the nuts are actually built into this. Again, I like to use a type of Loctite. This is the low strength, which is fine. There's not a whole lot of vibration back here. And that'll just keep these from loosening up once you put them in. That way you don't have to put a bunch of washers, lock washers and stuff like that in there, and it looks really clean. But you can get this anywhere, automotive stores, Amazon, places like that. And that's basically it installed. That's about the spacing I have as far as the bolts go that are in there. I've closed and opened the door a few times, nice tight fit. And hopefully, again, due to that tapered wedge type style, it'll give this a better chance to go ahead and actually grip that pretty well at that point. With this shape here, biting onto that wedge shape, it'll allow this to stop that darn ticking noise. So that should do it. So if any of you guys out there have that ticking noise from the back, this should be the solution for it. That's how it was marketed, and I'm really looking forward to being able to drive this without that tick. Okay, well that did it. Just took it for a test drive, and of course when I'm pulling into my driveway between my sidewalk and the street there's like a little, oh I don't know, a swale in the cement, a little drainage area, and the little bit of flex that my vehicle would do, I would hear that tick noise coming from the back. And sure enough, it's gone. So that was 100% cure. The only thing I might hear now is something that's inside, like I've got a bottle in the cup holder. That's the only thing making noise when I drive now. So that's all fixed. There's one other thing I just wanted to mention, and that is the Toyota lean. Don't ask me why they do it, but if you stand back from your Toyota, you may, if your eyes are good, you might be able to see it leaning toward the driver's side a little bit. If you take a measurement between the ground and up under here on each side, it can be off a half an inch, and it doesn't sound like much, but you can see it, and it was really bugging me. So I did some research, and they sell spacers that put like underneath the between the coil and the body on this side to lift it up a little bit. I have a little 3-inch lift kit on this and leveling system and stuff, so they don't recommend that. So all I did basically was on the driver's side, I've got 5 more pounds of air than the right side. That actually fixed the whole half inch. So if you guys have that Toyota lean and it's bothering you, I just couldn't stand what it looked like aesthetically. When it was sitting still, it looked like something was wrong, and I had checked out the front and rear suspension completely, and there were actually no faults. So like I said, if you do a little research, you'll find out that the FJs and the Tacomas for some reason seem to have that. They say that Toyota put that lean in there for weight distribution. Well, I'm a little perplexed because the gas tank is on the left side, so is the battery, so is the driver. So you'd think it would be biased toward the right side. Maybe the right side would be a little bit lower than the left, but anyway, so that's one way of fixing it, just a 5-pound difference in tires, in the air in the tires. So I don't know, just thought I'd bring that up there in case you guys had a question about it leaning. It is normal, it's from Toyota, and I didn't like it. So I'll go ahead and get this on YouTube for you guys, and hopefully some of the things we covered here. If you do have that tick noise coming from the back as you drive over something and the vehicle flexes, that little catch that we put on there works really well. And again, just a little bit of something extra for if you have that Toyota lean. Oh, and driving it's fine. You hit the brake, it doesn't pull to one side or anything. It just lifts this side up an extra half an inch.